podcast. So, it's a lot going there. But speaking of Shannon Sharpe, they in some hot water. I mean, this man paying all type of legal fees. So him and Chad Johnson, they just got sued by the same fan that sued DK Metcalf. So I'm gonna break this down for the
I was
people
gonna
who
say, give
probably
us the
are not familiar
story.
with it. If you it really a lot of guys that are into the NFL and all
Yeah.
that, we're familiar with this story, but let's break it down. Okay, DK Metcalf is an NFL wide receiver.
Okay.
He plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Okay. They were playing the Detroit Lions in a very competitive end of the season game. Whoever win that game goes to the playoffs. It was one of those type of games.
Oh, okay.
So in the heat of the moment, everybody's watching the game, and out of the side of our motherfucking eye, DK Metcalf end up on the sideline snatching up one of the by the wig.
A fan. He had blue hair.
Yeah, snatching him by the hairs. Now the fan is a season ticket holder, Lions fan, a delusional Lions fan. I'm from the D. Listen, we all delusional. We ain't never won shit, but we still coming. Right?
Wig and toe.
Wig and toe. We buying all the expensive beers. We doing all of that, right? We spending all our crazy money. He's sitting front row, and some words were exchanged, and all we know is DK Metcalf grabbed him by the wig, pulled him down. Okay. After that, DK Metcalf got suspended for 2 games. The Steelers end up winning, going to the playoffs. He was suspended the last 2 games, so he almost cost them their season. It kind of got brushed over, but DK Metcalf did get suspended. He didn't get kicked out of the game, though, which is crazy.
So he kept playing the game after that.
He kept playing the game, even though everybody saw what happened. The ref, this is how you know they be cheating the Lions. The ref didn't even call this shit. Like, okay, after the game, they interviewed him about it, obviously. Shannon Sharpe and Ochocinco has a show called Nightcap. They goes on the show, and everybody was alluding because it was a older white man and DK Metcalf, a young NFL player, black man. They alluded to there being some type of racist things that were said from the fans
to like provoke him to yoke him
provoke him. Because think about it, what the fuck do you have to say to get snatched up by an NFL player? They're not close like the NBA.
I was gonna say,
like
and
the
even
NBA,
the
you
NBA
can fall
doesn't
into
snatch you up.
NBA,
Though.
you can fall into somebody and they say some bullshit and then you snatch them up real quick.
Yeah.
But the NFL, you literally got to go up there and talk to them. So
the NBA gives me a lot of gestures. They make a lot of like finger gestures.
Yeah, like it was weird that
but actually snatch somebody.
But the NFL is not as good with maintaining a fan base. I mean, the audience like the NBA. The NBA kick your ass out. They'll point you out and you'll get kicked out. But Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson, they have their show. They went on there and talked about the situation as journalists.
Yeah.
They are journalists. They're commentators. They talked about the situation and they alluded to the man saying something racist to DK Metcalf.
Okay.
Now they might have some inside information.
I was gonna say, did they say NFL, where they got the information?
They are NFL superstars. They're retired.
Yeah.
So they have a direct line of communication with DK.
That's true, and it's probably a lot of rumors too. Think about it. Think about the team is like there's 20 offensive. Look, I know a little something. Like this is my language. There's 20 offensive players. There's 10 offensive players, and there's 10 defensive players.
No, there's 11.
Okay.
See?
Around 20 around 20 starters, right?
Yeah, it's 11, so 22.
Okay, so 22 starters. You think everybody knows exactly what happened? It was probably a game of telephone.
It's a bunch of rumors. Don't nobody know other than that
Those
guy
two.
And him. But here's my problem. Dude, everybody was talking about this. So unless Shannon Sharpe and Ochocinco said something so salacious and so defamatory, he's really suing them because they just an easy target.
So how much is he suing them for?
So he's suing them for $100 million.
And this is the victim in the situation.
Yes.
Is suing Ochocinco and Shannon Sharpe.
And this is very important to say. He's not paying these lawyers. These lawyers, they love to go at big companies that got millions of dollars because they know it costs them a lot to defend it. So they probably gonna get a settlement, a couple $100,000. He walks away with a couple $100,000. He got a viral moment.
And especially if you're a lawyer and you already seen Shannon Sharpe pay that big settlement.
Hell yeah.
You're like, let's see what else
he got. You probably
don't
remember this because you're a girl, so I'm not you probably don't remember this. Do you remember the Pistons brawl in like 02, 03?
They fought?
Yes, so you don't even know this. You know who Steven Jackson is?
Mm-mm.
George Floyd's cousin.
Oh yes, him.
Yes. So
he was on the Pistons.
He was on the Pacers, the Indiana Pacers.
Okay.
So back in the day, it was a big brawl. Do you know who Metta World Peace is?
Yes, he was at St. John's.
Oh, okay. Ryan Artest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Ryan Artest got hit with a bottle of beer. He got into it.
Oh wow!
And it was like a big brawl, big fight. So I say all that to say.
So he started it.
No, the fans started.
Oh, the
so
fans. So
what happened is Ryan Artest got into it with a Pistons player, Ben Wallace. They had a little scuffle. Ryan Artest went and laid down on the commentators, the ESPN commentators, stand. When he laid down, the fan chugged a beer and hit him. So he ran up in the stands and started fighting. Steven Jackson slid and punched the dude. And that went viral, right?
Oh
you
my
can look
goodness.
this up. The guy that got punched by Steven Jackson.
Yes.
He lives in Saginaw, Michigan. I went to Saginaw Valley, the school an hour and a half north of Detroit.
Okay.
I had a computer that I had issues with. I was trying to pawn it. I'll go in there. The guy has this picture framed. I'm like, damn, like you got this picture framed? He like, yeah, that was me. So this guy got hit by Steven Jackson and he sued the league and Steven Jackson and he got like $1 million. This is back in the day. That's a lot of fucking money.
Wow. $1 million.
And he retired. He was like a broke ass, regular 9-to-5 dude like everybody else.
Yeah.
And like went to the game.
Yeah.
And this is when they was in Auburn Hills. They now in downtown Detroit at the Little Caesars Arena. They was in Auburn Hills at the Palace. And like he got a lot of money for that. So this guy is going to get some money. He's not going to get that much money.
$100 million.
Because he didn't really get punched. He just got kind of snatched up. So there's no.
But he did get assaulted.
Exactly.
So
and it's the NFL.
And it's the NFL.
The Steelers. You got him, and you got.
And so I'm wondering if you could sue the player personally and the league.
Probably, I'm sure they probably in there.
But now he's trying to sue the league. Allegedly, right? He's allegedly either suing the league or
the team
or
the Steelers.
The Steelers or what's his name?
DK Metcalf, which is the wide receiver.
So
who
either
snatched
one
him up, and he's suing Shannon Sharpe. He's suing
Ochocinco
directly, like as a person.
Oh, really?
Because he said it. And
not Nightcap.
Yes, he's suing Shannon Sharpe Media Company.
Oh wow!
And he's suing Ocho.
I'm just trying to keep track of the lawsuit. Yes. So it's like about 4?
Well, no, it's all in one lawsuit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why it's $100 million. Like they're all in one lawsuit.
Gotcha. Wow.
They all have different liabilities.
Because he defamed him.
Allegedly,
he defamed him.
Yeah.
Did he ever say what happened?
No. But he denied it being he denied being a racist.
That don't
so
mean
he never said what he's.
I was about to say. There's people who don't identify as being a racist who will say some racist stuff.
Exactly.
So I don't like, and it's interesting. The thing is, I don't think we'll ever know because it's probably going to settle.
Yeah.
But I would like to know, like, what went on to make him yoke up. Because not for nothing, you worth a lot of money, and you in the NFL.
Yeah.
So not to be walking around putting your hands on people. So I do want. Maybe he said something about his mama. I don't know.
He could have said anything. I mean,
allegedly. Look, I don't want him to be trying to sue me.
As a high-paid NFL player, you gotta. That's what I was telling you about the WNBA shit and like the Angel Reese shit. You have to be able to take the fans saying you fucking idiot. You're at an away game. You're not at home.
Yeah.
They say anything now. If they saying something derogatory, you go tell the refs. Get that guy up out of here. He's calling me, whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't go over there and put your hands on the fan. It's a waiting lawsuit, man. But